Hello, my diatribe. Welcome to my channel. And today we're going to talk about insulin injections and lipohypertrophy. Welcome to Let's Talk Diabetes with Inkiruka. So, firstly, what is lipohypertrophy? It is simply defined as a condition where fat accumulates under the skin due to repeated insulin injections in the same site. This condition mostly affects persons living with diabetes that are on insulin treatment. The next question would be, what problems could possibly arise as a consequence of this condition called lipohypertrophy? So we usually see reduced insulin absorption, and this consequently leads to poor glucose control. We also see lots of highs and lows and sometimes ketoacidosis. This is also because of lipohypertrophy. So what symptoms could you be looking out for? Number one, you have swollen lumps that stick out beneath your skin, and sometimes you have skin that looks rubbery and black patches of injection spots, and sometimes it feels the skin around the repeated injection site feels quite thick and the skin looks unpleasing. Honestly, trust me, when I was much younger, I hated looking at my thighs because they were all lumpy, filled with black spots, and it was really, 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 really unappealing. So, what are the risk factors for you to develop lipohypertrophy? Number one, if you're someone living with type 1 diabetes or someone living with type 2 diabetes who is on insulin treatment. And thirdly, when you keep reusing your insulin needles. And another question is taking too many injections on the same spot. So all these risk factors result to lipohypertrophy. Question 2, how do I prevent lipohypertrophy? 1, rotate your injection sites. You remember I talked about quadrants in your abdomen and your upper outer arms and your thighs and your buttocks. So you need to always rotate your injection sites. And number 2, use smaller needles, and for each injection that you're going to take, you must change your needle. And number 3, use the slower absorption sites for your long-acting insulins. The reason being because long-acting insulin injections stay longer at the injection site. So if you use your abdomen and your outer upper arm, you will notice that you will develop lipohypertrophy because the injection, which is a long-acting, stays longer at the injection site. And if you inject long-acting insulin in your abdomen or upper arm, you know this will also promote fat and protein buildup in that site. So you need to try and avoid using your fast absorption sites for your long-acting insulin. It's best to use your outer thigh and your buttocks for your long-acting insulin. So, and also avoid injecting on the same spot. I keep repeating this because it's very, very important. So what is the treatment for lipohypertrophy? 1, stop injecting on the affected site or area until it heals. So it is very important that you rotate your injection sites each time that you're taking an injection. Like I said in my last video, you need to choose which site you use each day by dividing your injection sites in quadrants. So this will allow each site to heal before you come back again. And always use a new needle for your injection, and just always rotate. I keep emphasizing on that word. You must rotate your injection sites. So before I end this video, I will give you a brief demonstration of how you would change your insulin needles and how to take care of your insulin once you are done injecting. First and foremost, this is my insulin pack. So here I've got my ice pack, which keeps my insulin nice and cold in the right temperature to avoid it from denaturing. So for me, each time I need to take my injection, I always have to change. So you must detach your needle, the used one, from